Hello, guys. How are you? You know, my name is Peter. I didn't do any videos, for a while. I did maybe 20 videos or something like that. They are, still on the YouTube. You know, Briefly, let me introduce you who I am. I'm from Slovakia originally. I was born in or I'm from the village where was born one veteranian veteran veteranian or guy who is involved in veterinary, yeah. And Joseph Marek, yeah, or Joseph Marek or Joseph Marek, it doesn't matter. And he kind of discovered certain disease in the poultry last century, and it was called like simply, it was called, after him, like Marek's disease. It's basically, this disease is basically affecting it's causing limping of poultry. You know, he discovered this uh, illness shortly, before First World War. I was thinking it was after, Spanish flu. But maybe, there were some symptoms, even, after the Spanish flu affecting these uh, creatures. Yeah. Guys, but I mean, that was just a short introduction. What's the time? 2 minutes. All 2 minutes, all nine. Yeah. So, you know, the thing is, I was watching the video from Thorsten Hoffman, Cryptopia Web 3.0, Future of the Internet, and I was thinking, oh boy, oh boy, you won't be able to find bigger tunnel in the yearly finances of the world, because after that, even today I cannot find this figure, like in those payments and in those markets payments between the banks. There are lost like around 2 trillions 2 trillions of dollars each year, because of this, manipulation of the banks, if I can remember this precisely. Yeah. But and after, in this video, Cryptopia Web 3.0, after third minute and 33rd second, it's mentioned also quite important fact. I mean, it's just mind blowing and smashing. Total number of the money in the world is 120 trillions. That's not include the number of shares, which could be like a 100 trillion. Just number of money. It doesn't matter if it's digital or paper form. It's just 120 trillions. Yeah. And the thing is, but the number of debt, because the money are created by, it was said governments, but it's like a central banks. And mostly 90% of money, or even more, it's created by commercial banks. There is already like, it was 3 or 2 years ago, 260 trillions of debt in the world. So there will be never enough money in the world, guys. I mean, to cover this debt, and this debt will be never repaid in the present system, present monetary system, which is creating 2 trillions of dollars each and every single year just by banks debts. And I was thinking, oh boy, this is it. This is it, I mean, this is the terminating station. And I was thinking, okay, guys, we are finished. But just yesterday, I found another even much bigger debt creator. I mean, we don't need to panic, guys, because I mean, this industry is running more than 200 years. Yeah, guys. So we don't need to like a panic, like that we do not know this industry, guys. It's deeply rooted in our world, last more than 200 years, maybe since 1780. Yeah. So, guys, I'm gonna read it out because, I'm not in the mood, guys. I don't have an idea of food. I mean, just I'm not kind of I can learn something by heart, but I want to be precise and do not mess up this topic because I'm under pressure as last 2 years. So, and maybe it could be even high blood pressure or cancer or whatever. Yeah. So, and I found this detail under the I was just watching because I was watching let's say details about the British petrol, but it could be even other companies like Exxon or Chevron or Total or China petrol companies. Yeah. But I mean, the most efficient, these giant companies, they've got access to the best technologies. Like, for example, British Petrol has in Houston has CHPC computer. It means Center for High Performing Computing, CHPC, which is able to make 21 quadrillion operations per second. It means it's 3,000 times the amount of information in the US Library of Congress. Yeah, the world's largest library in the world. The largest library in the world is in the US Congress. Yeah. And just to give you perspective what it is, what it can be, it's like 90 million gigabytes of iPhones, that storage capacity. It's a 90 million, or it's like maybe it's 90,512 gigabyte. Now probably it's a 90 million. Let's make it round figure. 90 million gigabyte of iPhones. Yeah. And that's the thing, that this industry is the highest, let's say, even debt creator in the world, even before it's a number one. Banking, it's number two, but this oil, coal, and the gas industry is the winner. It's a winner. 5.9 trillion in 2020, according to a recent IMF report. The burning of coal, oil, and gas was subsidized by 5.9 trillion in 2020. Guys, so that's 5.9 trillion plus 2. That just each and every single year, it's like 8 trillions is just, creation of debt between the, shared between the banks, which are not major, yeah, problem, but they are, yeah, they are. And this like coal, oil, and gas industry, commodities, let's say commodities, drilling industry, yeah, guys. And that's the thing, guys. And according to the blog from United States, I found just by mistake, generation180.org /d dash absurd dash truth dash about dash fossil, just literally between the words is dash fuel subsidized / fossil fuel subsidizes no sorry fossil fuel subsidize are a pivotal problem to tackle if we want to accelerate the transition to 100% clean energy. Yeah, obviously. But guys, I mean, do not fade away, do not die from this figure or from this fact of from this statement, because I mean it was just obvious. Yeah, I mean, just see the YouTube channel, geoengineeringwatch.org. Yeah, guys, just see it. It's just a continuation of this geoengineeringwatch.org from Dave Wigington. Yeah, and but there are problems in the in the Far East as well, in the East. In the China is popping, you know this huge bubble. It's like 850 trillion, sorry, 850 billion, almost 1 trillion, guys. Bubble, that created from construction of the Chinese railway network, mostly based on the east side of this huge country. Yeah, and that's like that's in the video. China has a debt problem 3 times larger than Evergrande. Evergrande is that one of the biggest construction companies. Yeah, let's make it long story short. They were building this railway network more than 10 years, or last 10 years. And the thing is, they cannot collect on the fare, on the tickets from this commuting. They cannot collect enough contribution or enough financing to be able to catch up with interest rates, which is charged every year, for this, loan, for this massive loan. Yeah. So, guys, that's the problem in China. And we can stay in China because I didn't notice this article from the December 10th, 2021, in the Guardian.com, and it's also connected with the petrol and oil industry, diesel. Yeah. uh, and that article was, what is urea and AdBlue, and why does a worldwide shortage threaten Australia's supply chain? Yeah, so that's another problem, connected with China. That main producer, the second producer in the of the urea in Europe is AdBlue, but the first one, number one producer of AdBlue, which is kind of product made from urea to lower the combustion engine pollutions. And based in China. I mean, this productions is the massive, or is the biggest production is in China, and their decision was, like 8 months ago. I mean, stop the export, and it's affecting the prices of the food in Australia, because they were importing this urea product, which is, kind of lowering pollutions from the engines of the lorries, trucks, and even cars made after 2016, which has, special, tank for it. Personal cars. And even these details is could affect the prices of the groceries or food in Australia, because they were importing this from China, similar as, other things. So we see, how world is more and more connected. Like in, let's say, in Africa, in Tunisia, they had a problem because of the conflict in war conflict in Ukraine and Russian borders. They were not happy, or they were kind of scared. They will not have imports of wheat, from Ukraine. So we see this, and in Europe, we are not sure, or we are panicking what is going to be the price of the gas, because now there is a embargo, for Russian gas, and it needs to be delivered by ships from the US, or something like that, or because that pipeline is banned, yeah, that Nord Stream, pipeline, yeah. Or it could be even delivered from Norway, but I mean, they don't have maybe enough resources to cover whole Europe consumption, yeah. I mean, the thing is, it's always good to have two options, yeah, in the consumption of something, because if one is somehow, disrupted, then you can go for a plan B. But I know it was hard to predict this, but I mean, you see how these things could become more and more complicated. Yeah, guys. So, but let's finish this oil industry. But with this, how even inefficient it can be. Let's say, I don't know about the other parts, of the world, but let's say I'm gonna use the example of the total S dot A dot company. Yeah, how, let's say, what is their profit before tax, and what is their net profit and expenses for profit. Yeah. So for example, that these are the details from September, almost 1 year old, because it was 2021. And profit before tax of total SA company, yeah, with those lot of petrol station in Europe, and I don't know where else. Profit before tax was 49 billion. So that's that rough figure. Then net profit is 4.6 billion. Imagine, to get the 4.6 billion net profit, you need to have expenses for profit 32 billions. Expenses for profit 32 billion. So to make a clear profit, net profit 4.6 out of 49 billion, it takes to have pipelines, production lines, drilling equipment, drilling towers, and wages, and track fleet, you know, distribution network of 32 billion, guys. From my point of view, maybe some economists will explain me, um, what is the, I mean, what's the advantage of this. But from my point of view, as an amateur or a newbie, it's a highly inefficient industry. Yeah. So profit before tax 49 billion, expenses for profit 32 billions, and just 4.6 billions is net profit. Yeah, guys. So but the key lies, I mean, to increase production of this urea and this system, which are lowering the there is also another solution, I know which is this solution, and experts or guys who are working in these companies know. I mean, just involve more solar and other things. Yeah, I'm not gonna unveil too much. I already did. But guys, so and let's say US taxpayers spend tens of billions of dollars a year subsidizing new fossil fuel exploration, production, and consumption, which directly affects how much oil, natural gas, and coal gets produced, yeah, each year, guys. So it's highly subsidized 5.9 trillions worldwide industry, yeah, guys. But now we are jumping to another topic. Just by the way, guys, if you're gonna contribute, I know how to start to promote this industry. I mean, it's not easy, but I know how to do it. Yeah, but I mean, it also takes some capital, guys, and literally, I am just now, I mean, poor as a mouse, because I'm just became addicted to this. Just some female in one seminar gave me some mantra to my brain in 2000 and when 2018, yeah, in one seminar in Gatwick, near Gatwick. And when I used to, that was my last year in the UK, and since then, I'm kind of medium of progress. Or even I was in medium, I mean, in the secondary school, in the grammar school where I was, when I had I'm specialized in, in masonry, but we didn't have much time, to build put the bricks, in the wall, because once upon a time, 2 weeks, we used to practice in the hospital, which was on the outskirts of town. I used to study. Yeah, it's a spa town, but doesn't matter. But guys, I'm jumping to another topic, which is going to show you how uh, let's say uh, which is going to show you how what a crazy times we live in. It's a madhouse. It's a kind of madhouse. So the name of the article is, or that video is, "Colonies Already on the Moon, question mark, the secret space program, the conspiracy show S2E03." Yeah. And yeah, guys, it's basically the thing that president is not informed in the US about secret space programs for literally decades. There is I mean, it looks like some upper special group is running this world, and even in the Lex Friedman podcast, when there was Josh Rogan as a host or as a visitor, they mentioned that even we are thinking it's a alliance. Sometimes on the orbit, but it might be even these special programs created secretly in the governments in US, in Russia, China, and I don't know where else. And we are thinking, oh, it's aliens, guys. It's aliens. But guys, I mean, it's I can doubt even this. It's just too many videos, guys. Too many videos. But for example, this video, I mean, you have to watch this video. Watching us from orbit for 13 years, the Black Knight satellite. Yeah, guys, that's the thing. There is another TEDx video. You just watch those heaps of TEDx videos, guys, and it's gonna give you. I'm just the dot connector. I'm dot connector. I didn't invent it, anything. Just I'm a dot connector of the facts and suspicious statements. Yeah. And guys, so the thing is, and that is mentioned in 2000 and in TEDx. Just type TEDx in Colorado Springs, and it's gonna show you one video of the scientist who discovered certain orbit circle. He's U.S. citizen, according to his accent. Yeah, I can't remember his name, but you're gonna find out in that video that he mentioned at the end of the video that 13,000 years ago, and that's the thing I want to point it out. 13,000 years ago, something strange happened in the North America. We were hit, or in North America, used to live, or around the globe, that mysterious Atlantis civilization, yeah, which they say they were highly developed on the higher level of development, and they were more sophisticated, and just meteorite, hit North America, and it just created 1,000 years decline in human population. Yeah, and even ice age, guys. So it must have been something huge, and or I don't know what was the. So that's the thing. We need to investigate on this, and the answer to this mystery lies, in the Atlantic Ocean, in the Pacific, because at that time sea levels were 100 meters lower, or feet, doesn't matter, lower. Yeah. Now, because we've got this global warming, yeah, and I mean, those sea levels are on the continuous rise. Yeah, I mean, no doubt about it. Yeah, and that's the thing, that guys, we need to dedicate more money and now we've got shortage of money. There is not enough money in the world. Yeah, I mean, it's a shortage of money. Another thing is, 9 people, it's just 9 billionaires, they've got more money, they've got more assets than half of the population. It's a huge inequality. But I mean, guys, do not blame them. They were just doing great job from their perspective, and you were doomed and gloomed because, I mean, those facts I mentioned already. I mean, do just, I mean, just hate them, yeah. I mean, continuously, or I mean, uh, whatever, yeah. But what I would like to point it out at this stage or in this moment is, we are, let's say, for example, sometimes the value of the football club is bigger than we are dedicating to this research. We need to have some telescopes up there, on the orbit or even behind, which can observe, solar system and even the space, around, because we don't have to be always lucky that the Saturn, that planet, one of the biggest planet in the solar system with a ring, yeah, is gonna be always, attracting the comets and working as a hoover in the solar system, that it's kind of, I'm gonna be rude a bit, it's covering our ass, because, it's as a magnet is attracting these comets and asteroids, yeah. I mean, these so that's the that's an outer threat. We are exposed from the space and the universe, yeah, outside of the our globe and orbit. A second thing, we didn't learn this in school, but something like in the year 500 535, or let's say in the 500th century AD, after, AD, after Christ, yeah. There was another huge disaster which caused like a 2 or 3 years of not enough sunlight, yeah. And we were just, I mean, this planet was just, covered in the atmosphere with dust, because there was another explosion, huge volcano explosion in Indonesia region, Sumatra. And that was that, Krakatau, which exploded in, 1883. But see that figure, 1883, but that was that smaller, that less significant explosion, 1883, yeah. But count those figures, sum up these figures. 1883, 1 plus 8 is 9, 9 plus 8 is 17, plus 3. I mean, even this year of second biggest explosion of Krakatau, 1883, was predicting this 2020, guys, because we were thinking, oh, everything, the time will stop in around the year 2000, guys, and it was going another 20 years. I mean, this kind of chaos and this hectic life, guys, yeah, this hectic life we live in, yeah. And so the first bigger explosion of the Krakatau was somewhere in the middle of the first century, no, first, millennium, around the year 535, even, I forget. It's video, it's on the web. And this explosion, caused again multiple wars, shortages of agriculture products, not enough food, you know, cities vanished, they were abandoned, and I mean, similar chaos, even much bigger than it's now, with when we have, I mean, better healthcare and these kind of things, kind of, I mean, I would say it's even, I mean, better healthcare mean it's too sophisticated. I mean, we should allow more of what's that word? We need to allow more, you know, that natural health, natural medicine, yeah, yeah, or even esoteric. Oh, that was the word I was looking for. Esoteric, yeah, esoteric methods, esoteric, you know, ways of, we need also, because, you know, not every person is, you know, comfortable with just the chemical treatments. And just see the video, guys, see the video, big secret, you know, in healthcare, and you gonna start to understand what I mean. Yeah, guys. So, guys, or, you know, potential donors, I know how to promote this industry, and we need to promote one particular company, because it's even key to our, this company is even key to our, I would say, a community voting. Because you see, like, that example, you know, that we've got a lot of cover-ups from multiple governments in the world, and we need to start to vote for certain decisions, because, you know, sometimes they vote, oh, we're gonna build something, and then that's budget is just, you know, too big, and repayments and interest rates are not, I mean, they are not sustainable to catch up, you know, to catch up with, yeah. And yeah, guys, so I know how it's possible to do it, you know. And there is another thing I would like to point it out. It's good, see the video. Yesterday I saw that video, and it was just, you know, advertising of humanity, normal approach, like, you know, another guy from the space, I'm not gonna mention his name, but he's highly educated. We need to more collude, and it's mentioned in this video. We need to more participate, you know, share our, you know, feelings, our, you know, fears in some, you know, community. Do not like the play, because according to the statistics, 40% of people are feeling, you know, more disconnected than in the past. You know, let's say in United States and UK and Europe is behind, you know, just, you know, is behind this, these US studies, you know, it just, you know, in there, it's behind these studies, you know, on the second and third position. I don't know in which is Asia. Maybe in Asia they were not doing this, and Africa, this research. Maybe they are more balanced as a communities. Yeah, because that guy was. He was underlying the fact that we need to became more less competitive like we are in the West, and more cooperate, more collude as in the East. Yeah, guys, so see the video. This could be why you are depressed and anxious by Johann with double N, Johann Hari, Hari for India, Hari, Johann Hari, TEDx. This could be why you are depressed or anxious. Oh boy, I wish I could see this video 1 or 2 years ago. It's just 2 years old, or maybe 10 years ago. Yeah, guys, definitely. I just saw it yesterday, and there was a lot of truth in it. Yeah, like regarding the healthcare methods and those psyche techniques and psychologists approach. Like first, guys, you are offered with some medical treatment, and it can work. It can work out for a while, but then you realize, oh, I need also some community approach, or some community sharing of things, or community presence. I need some community presence. I'm not having this presence. I don't have, let's say, now I know it's my fault, guys, but that's why I am sometimes so agitated, anxious, and irritated. And there are another things, guys. So, guys, I would like to apply for this funding, and yeah, just give me a green light. I'm out. Bye for now.